Hi there, everyone. It's Gloria with Glory Be Resale, and I'm doing the What Sold for the week of June 3rd to the 9th. I'm running a little slow, but I've had visitors for the last couple weeks, so I'm a little behind. We're going to get right to it. It was a pretty slow week that week, so I did add in um, a couple that I sold on Mercari and the Lifesavers, the couple I sold on Chairish, which I don't usually do. But anyway, let's get going. First thing I sold was this 2015 Sensi The Road Less Traveled camper, and this did have a little chip on it. If you can see right there, there's a little chip on the wax holder cup, but I did get the full $20 for it, and it sold fairly quickly when I finally listed it. I have a bag full of Sensi's, and this is the only one I've listed so far, and I've had them since last summer. I just pulled the bag out of a corner in my workshop, so trying to get things organized and get them listed. But this one, again, sold fairly quickly. I was happy. I paid $4 for it. I don't think I realized it had a chip either. So I was all right with that. It was still a decent sale and sold pretty quickly um, after it was finally listed. Next item to sell was this vintage France, a pocket guide to France. This was 1956 U.S. Army pocket guide. So just a cool little ephemera item, and that sold for the full asking price of $14.84. Next item to sell was this. Oh, actually, I have another one of these too, but I sold one. Um, Queen size blue floral chenille bedspread. It's, I believe, an acrylic one, not a cotton one, but very cute. If you can tell there. The lighting was terrible, but that's the print on it. And anyway, I sold that for $39, and the cost to me was $8. Next item to sell was this metal rose belt. This was damaged. There was a broken piece there on this rose that I don't know. Maybe you could glue it, or maybe you could weld it, or maybe you could not do anything, but it did have that damaged piece, so I just put it up and stated that it had it. And it did not take that long to sell. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't up more than a couple months, if that. And it sold. I took it off for $15. The cost to me on it was $2. So decent sale still, even with the damage. The next one was this Laura Scott anchor blouse. It was just a short sleeve with little anchors all over it. Um, this brand is not all that great. This I haven't had this very long, and I didn't want to have it very long. I just didn't. I feel like this was something I probably shouldn't have picked up. I picked it up because it had little anchors all over it. But anyway, somebody sent me an offer of $12 and I just said take it because I didn't want to hang on to it. I didn't want to have it next summer. Maybe it would sell better, maybe it wouldn't, but I really felt like I probably shouldn't have picked it up. The anchors are what made me do it, but Laura Scott, not a great brand for clothing. And this as a short sleeve blouse would have less. It's not like a sweater or a jacket or anything like that. So I just wanted to move it along. And it's been very slow. Next item to sell was this timeless sketches clothing. This was a sleeveless denim dress jumper, and it had like a floral print on it. I don't know if I took a close up of it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like a leaf print all over just embedded into the denim. It doesn't stand out a lot, but it is there. And anyway, I took an offer of $25 for that. And the cost to me on it was, I believe, $3.25. Next item. This was a Passion One embroidered hummingbird denim jacket. And this one, I don't know, I forget how long I've had this. Um, I don't know whether got it this year or if I've had it since last year. But it's a very spring jacket. I really just liked it because it did have the embroidered hummingbirds and flowers on it. Um, so I thought that would sell it. I sometimes do very well with these things you know, on all the platforms. I started getting them for Depop, but they do well on everything. But anyway, this one I took an offer at $22 again because it's been slow and I want to move it along because this is a spring with the hummingbirds and flowers. It's a spring jacket. We're over spring into summer and I don't want to wait till next year. So I moved it along. $22, I paid $5.99. So as you can see, not the greatest sales. Next item was this Wrangler belt, which had some wear. You can see it here on the edge. Um, and this was $2.99 to me, and I sold it for $25. So not a bad sale. And on Mercari, I sold two skirts, and I took an offer of $30. No, I made $30. Yeah. So I took an offer at $30 for the two skirts because I did want to move them along. Um, Again, I just wanted to make some sales because it's been slow. It's summer and that's what it is. And again, don't want to have this skirt. This is more of a spring summer, I think. The other one's darker, but whatever. And also with Macari, I sold it for $30. I make $30. Again, you have $2 to move your money, but I usually wait for a few sales to do so. So happily moved them along. Next item was this gold sequined Max area silk dress. I don't know if you can really see it there, but anyway, it's there. I sold this for $28. And they did try to return it, saying that the color gold was not They did try to say it was pink, but Mercari sided with me and it did not get returned. It was actually a very nice dress. And thank goodness for Cherish because those were all, you know, just so few sales and they weren't even really very good sales. They were all just kind of low bread and butter. So anyway, I sold this in Flora. This is, I believe, a Delft, yeah, a 1960s Delft Holland um, jar. I just thought it was so cute, the print on it. Um, and obviously the person who bought it thought so too, because I got sold this for $180. The cost to me on it was $25. So I was very happy with that. They have gone up on what they get on Cherish too, unless you're joining Cherish. It's, I believe, 30% now. Sounds about right, about a third. And the other item I sold on there was this wood boat from the 1950s, 60s. And it was a lobster boat with on a stand. It had lobster traps on it. Just very cute, as you can see. And reminded me of my great grandfather's boat on the Cape. But yeah, that one sold for $303. So, anyway, thank goodness for those sales because, again, the other sales just weren't that good. So, that carried me along, and that was everything for that week. And I still have to do last week's. I am not sure when. Hopefully, that'll be up by tomorrow. But anyway, that's everything. I hope your summer's going better than mine. I also have had company for the last 2 weeks, so I have not been listing much of anything. I did buy, well, you saw, I think you saw on the my haul video that I had bought that large statue of Buddha, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I haven't listed it yet. I still have a lot of listing I need to get done. So hopefully everything's going great for you, and I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, and if you could give me a like and maybe a follow, that would be great. Thanks. Have a good day.